D is for Darwin. With me, Daigo. This is Charles Darwin, the Victorian naturalist with a very large beard who upset an awful lot of people. It wasn't his beard that upsets them. His beard didn't cause any problems. Really? What upset people was the books he wrote. As a young man, Darwin went on a long research voyage, hung out with a giant tortoise, and some serious thinking. The result was a theory of evolution, which, put very simply, say that all life forms have evolved through natural selections. That they all started out as some tiny slime blob, and over millions of years got more complicated. In other words, humans are part of the animal world, and not only are they closely related to apes, they also distantly related to jellyfish and pot plants. This ever so slightly contradicts the Bible, which states that God made the world in 6 days, during which he proceeded to design humans and all the other species, even microscopic wiggly ones. So when on the origin of species hit the bookshops, it caused quite a stink. A lot of people couldn't accept Darwin's theory, and we are just apes who lost most of our hair. Through in Darwin's case, he kept quite a lot. Many people today see Darwin as the champion of scientific thinking who attacked the church and all its dark superstitions. But wasn't it as simple as science versus church? For one thing, he really wasn't looking for a fight. In fact, he started as a religious man himself, who wanted to understand the world God has created. And he didn't publish his theory for a long time because he didn't want to upset people. He was attacked by many who said that it was outrageous to suggest that we're not part of God's grand plan, and that he wouldn't be allowed into heaven. But there were also some in the church who supported him. They didn't feel that they needed to take the story of Adam and Eve really, and in fact, science and religion have always been a lot more intertwined than we might think. In medieval times, many scientific and mathematical advances were made by Islamic scholars. And then Catholic Church sponsored a lot of scientific research too. The argument carries on. Creationist says that evolution should never be taught in school, and some scientific thinkers argue there's no place for God in modern world. But seeing as we have no idea about the really big question, like what is that meaning of life, it's quite possible that to believe in God and be open to all scientific events. In fact, a lot of scientists and religious, just like Charles and his beard were.